coming up.
We do a little bit of the sweet, but we also try and do a little bit of the healthy.
This delicious, healthy food made with high-quality ingredients has something in common with this yoga studio serving up a multitude of wellness classes. They're both owned and operated by this guy, and they're literally across the street from each other. Join us for some movement and a bite. Then we'll chat with some monster truck drivers to find out what it takes to stay healthy in this insanity. If that isn't enough, we also have a gym for your mind. All that and more is today on SoFlo Health. If you couldn't already tell from the sounds of construction and traffic, I'm in downtown Miami, and I'm about to illustrate one of my favorite aspects of health and wellness right here in Miami. Hello, and welcome to SoFlo Health. I'm Hunter Frankie. That is construction. We're heading over to Maison Yoga, which is across the street from Cafe Bastille. They're both owned by Benjamin, who you're about to meet, and we're gonna show you how here in South Florida, we're lucky enough to be able to treat ourselves, take care of ourselves, and also do so within close proximity. Let's go meet Benjamin. Come on, guys. And I'm now joined by Benjamin. He is the owner of two of the places we're going to be heading today. And the first one is right here, it's Maison Yoga, and the other one is right across the street, and a little taste of it is actually right next to us, which is Cafe Bastille. So, Benjamin, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Of course. So tell me, what is Maison Yoga?
So Maison Yoga is actually my partner's dream of having yoga and more of a wellness studio in downtown Miami. It's a compilation of like yoga, Pilates, breath work, meditation, everything in a heated environment. We also have classes that are non-heated, but basically we try to offer something that's more wellness oriented into a busy downtown area.
Yeah.
Because that's something that doesn't exist right now here.
Yeah, I parked over down the street and I walked over here and I thought to myself, you know, this is the only spot like this.
Yes, exactly.
And what's very exciting as well that we'll discover a little bit more of later is right across the street. And I don't mean just like, oh yeah, it's down the block, it's on the left, I'm staring at it right now.
Yeah.
Cafe Bastille is right across the street. So how do the two relate to each other?
So we are trying to shift a little bit the brand image into something more wellness oriented. And Cafe Bastille is obviously like a very established restaurant into the brunch scene. But brunch nowadays is not only non-healthy dishes, but also healthy dishes. And that's something we're trying to establish ourselves into a brand that's more wellness oriented. Like you can indulge yourself with something that's French toast, croissant, or whatever you want, you know, but you can also at the same time come here for like and indulge yourself in like a beautiful heated class of yoga or Pilates. And both of them, like one after the other, the goal is really to be able to have a good combination and a healthy lifestyle. Because we don't believe in just like cutting yourself off all the good things. It's an 80-20 rule. You need to be able to indulge yourself and just so that you can feel good from the inside but also from the outside. And that's, we think, what Miami needs is like more of a healthy balance.
Right.
Because you have on one hand people that indulge too much and on the other hand people that restrict themselves too much.
Yes.
And the healthy balance is what makes it cool.
That's great.
Yeah.
I think you've seen that in the growth. Even we've been doing this show for about 8 years now, and at the very beginning, it was like things were either extremely healthy or extremely not. And now I think because of Miami and South Florida and people like yourself curating places like Cafe Bastille or Maison Yoga, people are understanding. Oh, you know what? Like I can do both, and we can also borrow from both. We can make our healthy food taste better with some of the things we do from the other side, and we can also make some of our more decadent foods less of a burden on our bodies by adding some of the health elements.
Exactly. And what we recommend very often at the restaurants is like take two savory dishes and in the middle something to share. And usually that's the sweet dish that you need to indulge in.
Got it. If people want to find out more about either Cafe Bastille or Maison Yoga, how can they?
On the website, obviously we have a lot of information on our website, but also on Instagram. I think like we try really like to promote ourselves on Instagram, and we have a lot of information out there. Otherwise, they can just come by and enjoy either the brunch or come by the yoga.
Great, Benjamin. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
Thank you.
We'll jump in a class here at Maison Yoga in just a bit, but first, watch this. are a few things that just scream America. Cheeseburgers, baseball, and monster trucks. That's why we came to Amerant Bank Arena in Sunrise, just ahead of Monster Jam, to check them out for ourselves. I mean, look at this. This tire's basically as big as I am. El Toro Loco is the truck that's right behind me. His driver, MJ, is way up there. We're gonna go talk to him and then come back here and find out what these drivers do to stay healthy. I'm now blessed to be joined by MJ. He is the driver of El Toro Loco right back there. MJ, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me, man.
We're excited to have you in South Florida. On SoFlo Health, we always ask people their experience of things. So what does it feel like to be in there?
It is such a surreal experience getting to strap in to El Toro Loco. It is 12,000 pounds of machinery flying through the air, and we throw these things around like they're little die-cast trucks. It is the craziest thing ever.
Wow. Outside of that, I'm sure you do things to take care of yourself, but what do you do as a workout routine?
Driving one of these trucks during a freestyle, it is like a 60-second sprint. So I can get my cardio in. I ran a mile this morning. I just like to stay out there and stay healthy, try and keep on my diet as much as I can so I can come out here and perform my best for these fans.
What can people expect when they come to see a show?
Yeah, that's what's crazy about Monster Jam. You never know what you're gonna expect. You might have an idea in your head what you can see here at Monster Jam, but I promise you what, as soon as I strap into that truck and the rest of the competitors strap into their trucks, we're gonna blow you guys away.
I'm now joined by Brianna. She drives Bailey, not to be confused with like the two I just did before we started this. So tell me, what's it like being in here?
Man, it's amazing. It's like being on a roller coaster, honestly. I've done this a long time, and every single time I climb in that truck feels like a new experience.
What do you do to take care of yourself so that you can put on a great performance?
So being a professional athlete, literally my entire life, I always loved to train, whether it was in the gym or cross training. I would do like swimming, different things like that.
For those that want to come out and see the show, what can they expect?
You are gonna see just crazy, crazy things. I always tell people you pay for the whole seat, but you only need the edge. It is unreal, unscripted. Come out, see us at the pit party, take pictures, stand right here next to this 66-inch BKT tire.
Yeah, this tire is making me feel tiny, and I don't often feel that way. Well, thank you so much for sharing with us. We really appreciate it. Yoga and brunch food that meets your health or taste goals are coming up after the break on SoFlo Health. Behind me is Cafe Bastille, and behind you is Maison Yoga, where we were earlier with Benjamin. Welcome back to SoFlo Health. I'm Hunter Franke. As we learned earlier, Benjamin owns both of these places and curates health and wellness for you to be able to enjoy, to get some movement and some healthy food, or just enjoy yourself with some brunch. But first, let's go inside, meet Julianne, and do a little bit of a class, and then get something to eat.
Down dog. Breath in. Right shoulder to the inside of your knee. Take the top of your head down. Take toe hand to the ground. Peel your left arm up. And then an open arm twist as you breathe out. So keep your left arm forward. Reach your right arm back, and you'll shift your eyes towards the back wall. And then
This is Julianne, and we just did a little bit of a yoga flow. They were kind enough to put together a class for us just so we can experience it. So Julianne, tell me, what is the class like here?
Well, first we offer a ton of different modalities. So we offer hot yoga. In that realm of yoga, there's power yoga classes that are more athletic and dynamic, that are going to be strength-based, agility-based, speed-based. We have vinyasa practices that are a little more fluid in nature, maybe more welcoming for first-timers. We also offer yin, that's also heated, so that's an invitation to completely rest and relax, decompress, unwind, come into postures for longer holds, really restorative for the nervous system.
Great.
We also do hot Pilates, which is
Hot Pilates.
Hot Pilates and sculpt. So for those that want to come in and feel the burn, we heat the room so you get that additional sweat along the way as well. And we have a hot sculpting cardio class. So for those that want to come in and do a little interval training on top of the sculpt format, we have a little bit of everything here.
Yes, and I do like the attention to detail here. Julianne heard me kind of murmuring about my crunchy shoulders ahead of time and got right into some shoulder work with us. So it sounds like you guys having a great environment here that serves a lot of different needs when it comes to health and wellness.
Yeah, that's the goal.
And from your perspective, I talked to Benjamin earlier, but what's your opinion on having Cafe Bastille right across the street?
I mean, it's great because we get to build a community together that's inclusive of not just what we're doing movement-wise with our bodies, but how we're fueling our bodies and how we're also fueling our need for community and belonging.
Yeah.
Health as a holistic spectrum of not just how we feel physically, but how we feel emotionally and in relationship to the world at large.
Yes, and in a past life, you were a trainer, or maybe you're still a trainer, you were a dancer. From somebody like yourself who's had a lot of experience for people at home, everybody's always trying to find that balance for them. Like, should I be strength training? Should I be doing yoga? Well, but I'm a dancer, I like to run. What's your opinion on that as somebody who's lived many lives?
Ooh, finding something that lights you up and makes you feel alive is going to be the thing that sustains you. So if it's running that gets you up in the morning, or if it's a HIIT training, if it's a yoga class or meditation, whatever it might be, if it fuels your sense of aliveness, for me, that's the golden ticket. Because that's the only thing that will make consistency happen, and that will be the only thing that ultimately makes change and transformation happen.
Great. Well, I think that's a wise way of looking at it. I like to ask those questions because that's what I tell them at home, but sometimes I need to hear it from somebody like yourself. Now, what's speaking to me right now is heading over to the cafe. So what do you say we do that?
Oh, let's do it.
Let's go. This is David. He's brought some goodies for us. David, what's happening here?
So I'm assembling our blueberry mascarpone pancakes. This is our take on the traditional blueberry pancakes. We upscaled a little bit with a mascarpone infused with Grand Marnier cream, orange zest, fresh blueberries, pistachios.
So I've been telling everyone all episode long that they can look after themselves, take care of their health, go get a little workout in, and then come over here and enjoy. And you're kind of blowing me up here with this.
I'm sorry, I do apologize about that. We do the sweet, we do the savory, so.
Yeah, but it looks like you've put more into it than just being like, all right, let's make a big sweet dish. It looks
Exactly,
like
there's a lot of thought and a lot of care and a lot of effort into all of our dishes here at Cafe Bastille. So, you know, we thought this was just a little bit more elevated than your traditional take on the blueberry pancake.
Yeah.
So it also comes with a mixed berry compote. You know, everything's fresh, everything's delivered daily. Our produce is top notch, so.
Awesome. Why don't you have a seat here with me,
Right.
and I'll taste some of these healthier options we've been hiding from the public. So David, you've dressed up our French toast in front of
Yep.
us, so take us around the table. What do we have?
Okay, so on the sweet side here, we have our blueberry pancakes, what I just went over. We also have our classic French toast. It's 2 pieces of thick brioche. It's fresh, baked locally. We also have our Israeli breakfast here. It's 2 eggs, any style, half an avocado, fresh heirloom cherry tomatoes, Kalamata olives, our Turkish yogurt, which is a yogurt infused with roasted garlic and lemon, halloumi cheese, and our Jerusalem bagels. And then over here we have our breakfast burrito. It's scrambled cheddar eggs, our breakfast potatoes, pickled onions, roasted red peppers, protein of choice. It comes with an avocado spread, again, a Turkish yogurt, a spicy mayo, and then of course we have our avo toast, which is 2 pieces of sourdough multigrain that again is baked here locally. Heirloom cherry tomatoes, a soft-boiled egg, cucumber, pickled onions, feta.
Well, I'm definitely gonna get a bite of this to stay in the health lane here, and then I'll eat this off camera so you don't see me. But while I get a bite of this, Chef, what is Cafe Bastille, and what's the overall cuisine like? Is it all like this?
Well, you know, we try to infuse all of our food. We do a little bit of the sweet, but we also try and do a little bit of the healthy. Everything's fresh, everything's daily. We try to keep things as organic, as healthy as possible, with quality being our number one priority.
Avocado toast has been done so many times that people are like, I know what that is. I'm telling you, that avocado toast has flavors that I haven't experienced them before, that often when you get them, it's just like I'm eating an avocado. There's
Exactly,
a few things on it.
yeah.
Here, you taste a little bit of everything. You got the pickled onion, you got some sweet in there, you got the salty from the feta. It's well balanced. You're actually getting a meal instead of just
Exactly,
eating
yeah.
toast with avocado
Exactly,
on it.
exactly.
So I love that you're looking out for people's protein goals and things like that as well. I asked this over at Maison Yoga. I said, what's it like having Cafe Bastille right across the street? And they're like, oh, we love it. We like to go over there and eat. How do you guys feel about having Maison Yoga right across the street?
We love it too. I mean, I've done a few yoga classes myself. I know the rest of the staff has been hitting it up as well. They're the newest family member here about Bastille, so we've been trying really hard to bring them in, and we have a very close-knit relationship with them right now.
Yeah, and it's great to be able to, as I've been saying all episode, get in a workout right across the street. You've got
Exactly.
food that you know that works with your lifestyle.
Exactly.
But you can also take your friends and they're like, I just want pancakes and French toast.
Exactly.
You're like, no
It's-
worries.
You can have whatever you want. We have options for healthy. We got options for sweet. We got workout. It's a full package over here.
That's wonderful. If people want to find out more about Cafe Bastille, how can they?
We have an Instagram account. We have our website. We're on Facebook. We are pretty much on every social media around, and we're constantly updating, constantly, putting out new dishes, new events, new things we have going on here. So please join up, follow us along.
Yeah, and of course you could always taste it for yourself.
Yeah, or you could come down and try it for yourself as well. Yes.
Great. Is there anything else you'd like to add, Chef?
No, I think I'm good.
Great. Well, David, thank you so much for all of
Thank you.
this. Like I told you, I think I got to get a bite of this, but I don't want you to see me do it. Thanks so much, Chef.
Thank you.
Your brain deserves a good workout too, and this facility has all the tools to give it just that when SoFlo Health returns. Welcome back to SoFlo Health. I'm Hunter Frankie. We've been enjoying our time downtown in Miami at Cafe Bastille, where I am right now, and earlier at Maison Yoga, right across the street, talking about balance in our lives, enjoying what we like to eat, but also having the sweet treat every once in a while as well, because you're putting in that good work with movement. And my recommendation to you, not that I make many recommendations in general, is to make sure that you do anything in your life with a period of review right after. So if you're restricting calories for 90 days to lose weight, review how that went 90 days later and ask yourself if you want to continue doing that. And if you don't, change the plan. It's totally okay, and that's how we keep a balanced, healthy lifestyle. And speaking of which, this will help you do just that. We've been to many a gym here on SoFlo Health to work out our bodies. But where the heck do you go to work out your mind? The answer is right here at Focus Brain Therapy, where we're not only going to learn how to work out our minds, but we're going to learn how our minds work so we can take care of them for longevity's sake as well. So let's go meet Dr. Hughesbo. Follow me. We're now inside Focus Brain Therapy. I'm joined by Dr. Lisa Hughesbo. Lisa, thanks for being with us today.
Well, thank you for being here.
Of course. The first thing I want to bring some attention to is how cool it looks in here, first of all. But next to that is the lighting. It's very soothing, but it also serves a purpose.
The blue lighting is stimulating. That's why you're not supposed to look at your laptops or TV at night, because it can affect your sleep. But in here, it's like having a cup of coffee. It's stimulating the brain.
And where are we? What do you do here?
Okay, this is called the Cognitive Circuit Training Program. What we do is we enhance the neuroplasticity process of the brain.
I'm retired, so I'm not using my brain the way I used to, multitasking and all that kind of stuff when you're working. So this is really great for me.
Walk us through a few of the different circuits that you have available and why they help the people that are coming in.
Okay, so the first circuit is the one you're seeing behind me. You're on the bouncy chair. It starts with what we call neurobics. Everything that we do, it's going to be new, repeated, and then challenging. Next thing, a great thing for the brain is juggling. So we have you juggling. At the end, we have you playing with the ball and cup while you're bouncing. The second circuit is called the brain lanes. That's multisensory learning. Can help students that are behind and everything. We have an ocular motor, the eye muscles. circuit that is very important too, because if they're not working together, either through age or through trauma, then you can't focus. And if you can't focus your eyes, you can't pay attention.
If people would like to find out more, how can they?
They can visit us online or give us a call. I'd be glad to answer any questions they have about the program and what insurances we take.
Great. Thank you so much for your time.
And thank you.
Of course.
Okay.
I love when something looks simple, but it has a lot of depth to it, and that's basically everything here. Nothing here is incredibly difficult to get into. It's all very easy to start, but quickly it gets difficult as you add more layers, and it's great for learning. Something as simple as having a fidget like this one in your hand while balancing on a board and keeping track of orbs on a screen, it just becomes really difficult really fast, even though it seems simple from the outside looking in. One thing I know for sure, although I don't know how it all works, is it is definitely getting my brain to work. Even something as simple as this bone conduction headset. When I have it off of my head, I don't hear anything but the low music in the room. But when I have it on my temples, it's like I have a stereo headset on, and even that is incredible. It's a good idea to get out there, try something new, and work on your noodle. Welcome back to SoFlo Health. I'm Hunter Franke. We're wrapping up our show here in downtown Miami, where we've been hopefully illustrating to you that living a healthy lifestyle, first of all, has some nuance in it, and it can be pretty easy because we're lucky enough to be here in South Florida, where there are plenty of places, not just downtown Miami, where there are yoga studios or fitness studios right next to healthy places to eat. Because you basically curated that over the years by wanting it with your behavior and showing up with your dollars. That's what we do. We vote with our dollars, and you've been telling people we want healthier food around us and places to work out. And Miami has definitely delivered on that. But all over South Florida, you can find this. We were lucky enough to do so today with Maison Yoga and Cafe Bastille that are literally across the street from each other. But it's like Julianne said earlier, if you want to live a healthy lifestyle, the best thing you can do is pick something that you can stick to and has low friction for you. So if that means working out at the place that's right next to the place that you like to eat, that's a great way to make a healthier choice in your life, and it'll get you in the direction you want to go. That's all for this week's episode of SoFlo Health. Thank you so much for watching. As always, if you want to watch previous episodes of SoFlo Health, you can do so on SoFloShows.com. You can also follow us using @SoFlo Health to share with us what you're doing to stay healthy. Until next week, it's goodbye, good health.